Well, and what is it? Water. I see that it is water. Why have you brought it here? This is rainwater. I'm going to make drinking water from this rain. And how do you think it will work out? I do not know. We'll see. Hi, you're watching Think Big, the program about where and how to study in Ukraine. Today we're visiting the National University of Food Technologies of Ukraine. Well, will you help me? But I don't really want to. The university was founded in 1884. It consists of 3 institutes for training and research, 3 faculties, 2 institutes of postgraduate education, 6 branches and 11 colleges. The university includes 8 buildings and 6 student residences. There are more than 8,000 students and about 1,000 teachers. About 400 foreign students join the university every year. The languages of study are Ukrainian and English. And NUFT cooperates with 50 foreign higher education institutions. Good day, Natalia. I was told that you can purify water. I have some rainwater and I want to make drinking water out of it. Is it possible? Maybe, but first we must study its physico-chemical composition. If you do not mind, I'll leave it here and go to see what else you have that's interesting at your university. Okay. Students of the Institute of Food Technologies probably know everything about food and how to preserve the products in order for them to be high quality and have a long life, and how to determine the quality of food items to avoid food poisoning. The products undergo an examination. Students learn the technologies of meat, milk and bakery products. One can hardly pass by this laboratory because of the aromas. Just imagine students taste food here, cooked by themselves, so I also decided to get involved in the process. I see that you have already kneaded the dough for me, and what should I do next? We have one piece for you. You must make it into a round shape. After that, we made loaf-shaped dough and rolled it in seeds. Then we got special knives to put the cuts into loaves. I have finally revealed a terrible secret as why the cuts are made on the loaves. It is simply a decorative finish, and now I will do it by myself. The loaf is cut. Our loaves are already ready to be baked. This process takes 20 minutes. Girls, is the oven ready? And I will tell you that in the end, we will have such a loaf with seeds, poppy seed and decorations.
Так, давайте. О!
The very first thing you need to know about this university is that it is located in the very center of Kyiv. And Kyiv is...
А Київ це...
All 8 buildings of the university are located on Volodymyrska Street and are carefully connected by passageways. There are not only canteens, buffets and assembly halls, but there is also a special space where students spend time between lectures or arrange parties. If the weather is bad, students spend their time here, and if the weather is fine, all of them run out into a large and cozy inner courtyard. There are also various concerts, parties and flash mobs from time to time. If you live in student residences, you will have to go to the university by public transport, because they're located in Holosivsky district of Kyiv, in the south of the city, but there are several advantages. Holosivsky is recognized as one of the most convenient districts of the city. It means that there is everything you need for life: shopping and entertainment centers, shops, cafes, parks, and even clean air and a convenient transport connection. You can get from a dormitory to the nearest metro in 25 minutes on foot, but there is convenient surface transport connection of this district with different corners of Kyiv. 3 direct bus routes run from hostels right to universities. University hostels are situated close to each other. They're equipped with everything you need, from kitchens and classrooms to gyms. The university sports complex is also situated close to the student hostel. All the necessary infrastructure is there, from gaming halls to swimming pools. Physical education lessons and regular sports competitions are held here, and not only. Boxing! Besides, every student can attend one of 7 sections free of charge. It's no secret that all kinds of microorganisms are used in food production, and the secrets of microbiology are revealed at the Biotechnology and Environmental Control Department. At microbiological, physiological, and research laboratories, students get practical knowledge, without which it is impossible to study microbiology. They acquire knowledge on yeast and sour milk bacteria and mushrooms. They are not limited just to the food industry, but also carry out pharmaceutical research. Education at the faculty is based on 3 main components. The first 2 are biology and chemistry. The third component of our education is engineering. That is, we train students who will not only be able to work as biologists or chemists, but as those who can create their own manufacture. This can be not only food and pharmaceutical production, but biotech-oriented production too.
І фармацевтичні виробництва – це виробництво біотехнологічної направленості.
Thanks to the knowledge earned at the faculty, university graduates can easily find work at leading factories of the food and pharmaceutical industry. And UFT Dance Fest is an annual dance festival, which is held at the university. For some reason, the students like dances more than anything. If you do not have talent for dances, there are other options where you can show yourself. The Club of the Funny and Inventive, Freshman Festival, intellectual games, sports competitions. Around 30 different events are held in NUFT every year, and they're arranged in the main by the Student Council of the university. In the first half of the year, we usually have concerts prepared by each faculty. That is, it's the so-called report evening at the faculty. In the second semester, we conduct an activity that is more focused on the individual. For example, Mr. and Miss University or a dance festival. Besides, the Student Council encourages students to engage in academic and scientific activities, arranges charity events, and moreover, protects the rights of students. A separate area of work at the university is assisting in finding employment. A careers fair is held 2 or 3 times a year at the university, with the participation of food industry leaders. But this is not the only event where a student of the National University of Food Technologies can meet a potential employer. We have introduced the process of dual education. That is, a student studies at the university, but he studies according to a program that is approved by an enterprise. That is, he or she is being trained for work at this enterprise. So this student's life is vibrant. There are a lot of activities and useful information. Irina knows everything that happens at the university. She heads the information department of the Student Council at the National University of Food Technologies and maintains web pages of the higher education institution on social networks. If these students discuss some kind of event, I know that this information came from me because I created a notice, I edited it, I discussed it with other people, and it even brings me pleasure. The Engineering Technical Institute focuses on the multifunctionality of future specialists. That is, students learn to combine different areas, mechanics, electronics, programming, etc. It is thanks to this that they create such machines. Such a training machine looks like a real packaging line, but it is only a small model. It is made by the manufacturer of the appropriate equipment in order for the students to master all the methods of its operation by using it during their studies. A person who just starts working at a manufacturing plant sees all of this new equipment, and most likely he or she cannot understand how it works. So by using these so-called visual stations, we get to know how they function. We assemble them and program them. In this way, we improve our professional skills. At the neighboring laboratory, students get practical knowledge of the packaging process. They not only measure the thickness or weight of the packaging material, but they also learn the optical specifications, types of printing, its defects, and even the interaction between the packaging and the products. Students also get knowledge on the recycling of this packaging. At the laboratory of pneumatic drives, students learn how to use aggregates that are supplied with compressed air. For them to function, the mechatronic modules are needed, which consist of precision mechanical nuts, electrotechnical and programmable components. And in the laboratory of pneumatic drives, you can play musical instruments. For example, you can play the harmonica. Let's go. We supply the air.
Дякую.
At the Laboratory of Equipment Design Systems, students make 3D models of machine parts and nodes. They draw sketches by themselves and have the opportunity to immediately print them on a 3D printer to make certain that the calculations are correct. Flasks, microchips, labs, well, they're not for me. But this is a normal laboratory. This is a fully equipped kitchen. And it is located not in a hotel or restaurant, but here at the university, at the Faculty of Hotel and Restaurant Business. Could you imagine better practice? Of course, there are usual classrooms in the faculty. Here students learn foreign languages, the theory of tourism, and even Ayurvedic cuisine. But practice is so much fun. It's like finding yourself at an interesting and dynamic job in a great team of friends. And cooking is just one of the faculty's specialties. This is Andrei. Look what he can do. He's mastering the art of being a bartender, and here at the faculty he has everything he needs for this: teachers, special literature, and a fully equipped bar for practicing. Students of the hotel, restaurant, and tourist business faculty have to be able to make beer. For this purpose, they have their own brewery. Look, everything works according to the technology. Here students cook a wort for beer. They mix water with hops and barley, and then the beer ferments. And 24 days later, we have fresh, ready beer.
Після того свіже пиво готове.
And now turn off the camera. And we're still here at the Faculty of Hotel, Restaurant and Tourist Business. And from time to time, there are competitions that are even cooler than TV cooking shows. Once a year, the faculty groups compete for the title of the coolest student, and they show not only their culinary abilities, although this is the main thing. Students choose dishes or invent their own dishes and then cook them in presence of the judges and their colleagues. All the cooking details are important: originality, title of the dish, cooking process, a clean kitchen, presentation, and of course, the taste. This is a good entertainment in your free time, but this is part of the educational process. While some students are cooking something in the kitchen, others are already ready to present their works. Oops, I hope I did not spoil someone's dish. And students are taught to operate modern machinery at laboratories of the Faculty of Automation and Computer Systems. In laboratories of microprocessor technology, which are equipped by leading companies of the world, students learn methods of manufacturing, automation, and computer technologies. Students create algorithms on similar models to control robots' manipulators. The demand for experts in our specialty is very high. Accordingly, our students have a high level of competitiveness, and, as practice in recent years shows, they work successfully in Ukraine as well as abroad.
Вони працюють з успіхом не тільки вони працюють і в Україні, і працюють і за кордоном.
Walking along NUFT's laboratories and buildings, I almost forgot about my water purification experiment. Natalia, tell me, did you manage to purify my rainwater? Yes, of course. Can I drink it? Taste it. Right from here? It is very tasty, but unfortunately there is no rain taste left. Thank you.
Дякую.
Не шукай вечора.
Listen, it is very simple. I thought that the University of Food prepares cooks or food producers, but I see a real robot here. This is a robot, EXIC, which was created by students information scientists. And why does the food industry need information scientists? Apart from information scientists, the university prepares mechanics, technologists, and economists. And why? Because the university teaches specialists who are involved in the entire production cycle. You will definitely ask me, why does it need information scientists? I would like to. What is a modern manufacturing process without IT specialists? We visited the National University of Food Technologies today. That's all for now. That was the program Think Big. Listen, how does he do it?